Girl, you know what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You just don't be letting stuff upset you like that. You don't let stuff upset you like that. And this unto itself, it just has the girls upset. It's as though there is a group of people following. No, let me say it clearly. There's a group of karmic feminine following up behind a karmic masculine, but the karmic masculine wants you. He like you. But he doesn't have any power over you because you're in dark feminine energy, divine feminine energy, okay? Dark divine feminine, whichever. You're in that energy. And he doesn't have any power with you. He can't get any dominion with you because you're for kings. You're for dark masculines. You're for divine masculines. You know, a masculine is either transformative and healing or ascended and prepared. He is neither of those things. But to those karmic feminines that he runs with, he's something like a cult leader. This man has like a little cult of things that are around him. It's like they follow his influence. Some of them may even be relatives. They could be his little sisters. They could be his mama. They could be baby mamas. They could be girlfriends. Excessive Three of Cups energy. I'm literally seeing like three of Cups in my mind. There's just a little gaggle of them. It's just a little gaggle of them. And they do what he says. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes to the building. Y'all already know. Surprised to see judgment so early. But they do what he says. They do what he says. So this masculine in all his karmic goodness, he actually feels quite powerful because he has this little court of squirrels that does whatever it is he tells them to do. And so for that reason, he always feels like he's all powerful. But see, he ran into a real one with you. He was not able to run you. When it came to you, you felt like he was slow moving. You felt like he was slow talking. You felt like he was slow thinking. You thought that he was adding any value that he could possibly add. It's like you started to feel like he's taking too long to show me what his value is. He's taking too long to prove himself an asset. And you kind of got bored and just wandered away. Like he had no control over you at all. You got bored and just stopped really being responsive because you were like, he's taking entirely too long to prove himself to be a resource. Like you're not the type of woman that sits by and allows anybody to just be in their life to be in it. You expect like, what do you do? What do you bring into the table? What are you all about? Like, how do you plan to add to what I'm building, or how do you plan to add to my life? You're one of those girls. You're not just sitting around hanging out. That is so not you. You're like, what exactly is it that you plan to do for me? And he was just taking too long, trying to be cool, trying to pause and primp and pose and hold on, let me light my cigarette. Now he was like, you know what? I don't have time for these little wannabe usher shenanigans. I'm just gonna get out your way. And you fell off from him. This has left this man feeling like he was rejected. Four of Cups energy. He feels rejected. He feels like, girl, he slid down the wall. See, you ended up having more of an effect on him than his little karmic crew because he couldn't get you. He can get everybody. He can charm everybody. He couldn't get you. He couldn't charm you. So for that reason, you have stuck with him mentally more than most because it's like, oh, wow. So she not going, like she wasn't feeling me. Really? I didn't make an impression on her. Oh, you see what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. It's the type of thing where he has to realize that you didn't matter he didn't matter to you. So with that being said, this man, somebody you probably trying to remember who I'm even talking about, like he didn't make it. It didn't do it for you like that. But he has to sit there and think hard about how you just didn't care. You just got out the way. You didn't mean it. Somebody, first of all, you're kind of vain anyway. So at the end of the day, it's always going to return to you, feminine, because you're like, I'm really just all about me. I kind of don't care about you. You're going to always come back to focus on self, your poise, who you are, your value, what makes you feel secure in yourself, what makes you feel good about you. That's always what it's going to return to. You're not sitting around thinking about him. And that blew this man's mind. So that's where we at. You know, this is somebody that, because he got this little group of, you know, I don't know who they supposed to be, the beehive or whatever that he got around him. He thinks that he really should have had more of an effect on you than he did. And that's not the type. You're just not that type of woman, girl. That's the bottom line. You're not that type of woman. And with you not being that type of woman, there are certain things that just are never going to be the case when it comes to you. We see the moon energy. You're very elusive in how you carry yourself. You're not somebody that just goes around telling all your business on the first date. You're not somebody that wants to be seen very clearly in the first place. Your mindset is always like, if you're not my man, I'm not going to let you know everything about me anyway. 10 of Cups. This family that this masculine has, this family of feminine energies that this masculine has, he was hoping to add you to it. He saw you in all your dark feminine glory. He saw you, how assertive you are, how independent, how imaginative, how creative, how innovative. And he said, oh, I'm going to put that in my harem, which is amazing, because it's always amazing to me, y'all, how you have so many masculines out here, karmic masculines, that think they're going to take sovereign queen energies and add them to little karmic chicken coops. It's not even, it's insane. And they will do it in a minute. They'll say, oh, you're doing your own thing. Let me add you to a group. Baby, I don't do groups. This ain't in vogue or none of that. But this will be the first thing they think. Oh, I'm going to do the group thing. We're not going to do the group thing. This man always saw you as potentially being a fit for the group thing. Something that lets you know how far away from who you really are. But remember, you don't really let people know who you are like that anyway. But just to let you know how far away from who you really are, this masculine was in the first place. He was way off. He was way off. To even sit there and consider for 5 minutes that he was going to be able to add you to this harem he got here. That you're not that type. This man loves King of Cups energy. This man loves this harem, y'all. He lives for it. He gets all his validation from being able to have all these women listening to him, eating out the palms of his hand. He has so much invested in that. Oh, this is who I am. You know, I'm big dog. I got this, I got that. And it makes no sense, but it gives him satisfaction because he's been easily able to possess. He's been easily able to possess, run over, and make a fool out of these women. It's been so easy for him to do. You see what I'm saying? It's been so easy for him to do that he thinks he's on a level to do that. That's him. He can do it to anybody. And he found out, no, you can do it to somebody that don't have their head on straight. You can't do it to no real woman. That's not what we do. 2 of Wands. This man had a lot of plans in mind for you. He really thought that y'all was going to be on a certain level. This man was consistently daydreaming about you and all the different options. And I'm telling you right now, the thing he was most excited about, this is what it is. The thing he was the most excited about was watching you scratch and fight with these other women that are in his life. So creating these on, you know, they like to go on social media and create these little triangles and stuff like that, playing games, text messages, you know, having somebody else text you to play little games. He was very excited about putting you into that position, a position that you have absolutely no business in, a position that has absolutely nothing to do with you, a position that you absolutely would have walked right out of, but you never even walked into it because you know you're free. You know you're not even the type of lady that would ever be in his little slow circle, girl. Knight of Pentacles. Everybody over there moving slow, thinking slow. That's why he can outthink them. Somebody that you listen to talk. And this man was talking about, I mean, you know, basically. And you was like, when he gonna come on with it? We've been on the phone 25 minutes and he's still talking about, cause You feel me? You like, when is it gonna happen, sir? When is it gonna happen that you really gonna lay down some wisdom, some philosophy? When you gonna be able to get to the part where you tell me what you do at your job? We still waiting for that. You still hemming and hawing and chewing cud. When are you gonna get to the time? When are you gonna get to it? And he just couldn't, girl, listen, he didn't have it to do. He thinks slow. You know, he was trying to tell you what he does over at UPS. Some people take longer to get to heat up. It's like an old car. And in the meantime, you didn't have time for that. You was like, what is it that you do? Like, and he just like, please be a part of my karmic family of squirrels. That's really all it was about. He didn't have anything to say because he didn't have nothing to say to them. Y'all, this 10 of Cups energy just haunting this fool. Please get emotional about me. It was never about him connecting with you. It was never about y'all having a real conversation because he doesn't have any real conversation. It was about him getting you to compromise your enterprising spirit. You're very independent. You're very outgoing. You may have your own business or be thinking of how you can get one. And this fool has been sitting there the whole time like, lay your burdens down and just be a part of my karmic family over here, my little cult that I've cultivated, so that you can clash with them. Because see, he was looking at your strong personality and was like, oh, this is going to be dope. She's going to get in there. She's going to clash. She was going to put you in all types of, I told y'all, creating little beefs on social media. Oh, now he taking pictures with this one that he know you don't like. He really thought that you was going to be a part of the shenanigans. Girl, this man really thought that somebody like you was going to be a part of something like this. He really believed that. He really believed that. I'm going to have her out there. Baby, no, you're not. No, you're not. He's not going to have you out there nothing. This man been telling himself some real foolery. Oh, I'm going to have her. He thought he was going to have you out there stuck on him, doing it his way. And I'm going to tell you, had you fallen for this, girl, this is so beneath you. But had you fallen for this, he was going to start being mean. Because that's how he do them. He cool until they act up. Then he start coming out his face, talking grimy. Any other time he can't talk, or any other time you never found out if he was on shipping or delivery down there at UPS, you still waiting. But when it comes time for him to disrespect somebody's daughter, oh, he got plenty to say. He got plenty to say. He a wordsmith then. He turned into Rakim, Lil Wayne or something then. Any other time he's sitting around, he's confused. He don't know what's going on. Any other time he's stuck in a daydream. He's a daydream believer. He can't even get out his own head to tell you what's going on. But see, that's because he knew you was a thinker and he knew you was a talker. So whenever he came around you, the intimidation starts. He don't really know what to say. He don't really know how to relate to you. He don't really know what's what. He don't really know how to play his hand. No, because you're talking to a real woman now. So you're stuck in your head. You swirling around a million ideas and none of them seem good enough to spit out to you. And that's the real reason he never really had a lot of conversation for you. He was intimidated. He didn't really know what he could say to you that would be effective. He didn't know what he could say to you that would matter to you. He was stuck. What was he going to say to you that was going to really hit you upside the head? Nothing. Nothing. What could he possibly say? He didn't have nothing to say. He just wasn't of your caliber. That's it. That's all. There was nothing else possible for him to say to you other than I want to sleep with you. Ace of Wands in the upright, he could say that. But I'm going to tell you something. If you got in that bedroom, you was going to be disappointed because he really can't work it. He really can't work it, baby. That thing is up, then it's right back down. Might have a hook in it. And see, they're over there excited about that. Hold on. Why are they excited? I need answers. When I see a man can't do what he's supposed to do, I need to know why anybody's speaking to him. Baby, outside of your mama should know how to be speaking to you. If you can't make it do what it do, click. Do. Okay, we're not going to play them games. If you would like to make a call, baby, you will never hear from me again. Look at the young people in here. They don't even know what that is. They lie. What's she talking about? I shouldn't say that though, y'all. I'm a millennial. So I used to act like I'm so I'm a whole millennial, so let me hush. But girl, Why was they paying attention to that girl if that don't do what it's supposed to do? What? Why? Why was they giving girl? Why was y'all paying attention to that? You know why they was paying attention to it? Because he didn't help them reveal, baby. He be passing out money. Now, maybe, girl, maybe you should call him. Girl, you should call him back. Hello, this is Barbara. Girl, maybe you should call him back, girl. The tower. He was helping them rebuild. Because he know when it comes to that woo-wop, it was like, for what, right? So, he was helping them rebuild. That's all it was giving. He was helping everybody put their ones and twos back together, He was helping them with the rebuilding phase. He was helping a couple of people get their home together. You know what I'm saying? He's helping them put their home right. That's just the truth. He's bought a little furniture. That's what he was offering. Resilient roots, baby. He helped somebody put some roots down. So whole time in the background, he was paying for things. He's paying because he can't perform. Right? So he's been out here paying the girls to be his friend. But that's going to come with some consequences, y'all. Down the line, you might see him pushing a shopping cart. Is he out here paying for it? So, because you got to remember, the reason I say is it is going to land at shopping cart. And the reason I say that is because, remember, unless he got some real secret money, do he have some secret money? It's going to end at shopping cart because he got a harem. He's playing this game with more than one woman. And thought you was going to be a part of it. You don't need this money, though. That's the gag. You don't need his little coins. Envy's turmoil. He more into making other men envy him. They don't know he paying these women. So he got dudes out there that's like, man, bro, what is it about him? He killing it, da-da-da-da. It ain't nothing about him. But it's people that don't know that. They just see this. Other men, they just see this. They say, why he able to have so much going on over there? Because they don't know that he's paying for it. They don't know that he's putting people's whole apartments together. They don't know that he's helping people get apartments. He's using credit cards. He's signing leases. Nobody knows any of that. They know he meet a girl. He sit down with her. And next thing you know, they so in love with him, they running behind him. Well, yeah, he's paying. Period. He putting chicks together. He taking a broke karmic up to being a big karmic. Little karmic to big karmic. Just from fooling with that one man. Just from fooling with them, but from the one man, that one sucker. He taking them from Ish to Shinola. He's addicted to it. This man is addicted to tricking. I know you lying. This man is addicted to tricking. He don't even feel good about himself after he does it, but he's getting the accolades. He's getting the respect. He's getting the love. He's getting that. You, on the other hand, turned your back. You didn't pay any attention to. You didn't stick around long enough to know if he had a $50 to give away or not. You do not care. And this is why he's upset by you. This man has a lot of resentment. You are one of the greatest narcissistic injuries this masculine has ever experienced in his entire life. And he has a lot of resentment towards you. You don't even notice. You're so far moved on from this man. You don't even notice he in the background mad. You like, mad about what? Like, I didn't think about you, fool. You don't even, that's not even something you care about. But he spent his whole November mad at you. Turkey probably went down dry. He spent his whole November salty about you. He's still salty because you just didn't care. Like, it was just death to the relationship for you, and you just bounced off to the next thing. You're not the type of person, just in general, you don't lag. Like, you're not like that where you sit up and lag over people, studly thinking about it. You don't lag over jobs. You're a move oner. Like, you just move on to something else. You don't sit around stuck on nobody. That alone makes this man look at you like you're the perfect girl. It's like you're not caring about him made him like you even more. And he really wishes he could have you as part of his harem. Like, he wishes he could look and see you being part of something he harvested, someone he added to his whatever that is he got going on over there. Somebody that he added to his situation. But this is all you have for my boy. And he's like, this is him. Like just standing, staring out the window, knowing that you gone. And it's not, you didn't leave him like that. That situation is just beneath you. It just is. It's not, you wouldn't be doing that. Like, you just wouldn't be. That's not your game. You like to be playful and fun in love. And that what he was doing, for you, that wasn't fun. That wasn't loose. That wasn't like youthful, playful, exciting. It was childish. It was rubbish. You really couldn't even get a decent conversation out of him. I just don't think the maturity is there. Like, for you, you look for fun and adventure. You're not looking for childish. He's actually quite childish. And that just wasn't something you was into. You had too much strength of character to fall for the whole come be a part of my fake karmic harem thing. That just, you didn't even notice. You might didn't even notice the harem. Like, this might be the first time you're hearing of it, because the idea to you that a man like him would even have a harem, that whole thing is lost on you. You're just like, a harem? Who's letting him? Like, you would be like, who the hell letting him? Like, that would be, you ain't here for none of that. You always stand on business, and you keep 10 feet between you and anybody. You like taking time to get to know a person, and you took time to get to know him, and you just wasn't impressed like that. And that left him wounded. He likes to think he's an emperor. 9 of Wands, baby. That left him wounded. Confused, girl. And in his feelings. What he's left with when it comes to you, boo, is a love potion. And guess what? He still can't take it. The Emperor can't take it that he was just left being in love with you. And he was left feeling like he got left outside. And that broke his heart. But you know what? It don't even matter. Because you're going to be fulfilled either way. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead, do like, do share, do subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building, girl. And when you do, please go ahead, hit that notification bell or hype me up so you can be here every single time. Me and the T-Team are all up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages. Baby, if you would like a personal reading from me, girl, dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to check out my other station, Soft Energy, Feminine Energy, Light Energy, Pretty Princess Promises, and Prosperity Tarot. There is so much more to come over there. There really is. It's really beautiful over there, y'all. So check that out. I will put that in the comment section. Pretty Princess Prosperity and Pretty Princess Promises and Prosperity Petition Tarot. Also, if you would like to, go ahead and let me know you're still in the building, girl. Go ahead and put a good little 23:18 in the comment section, because it was exactly 23 minutes and 18 seconds when I said what I said. Also, if you would like to, go ahead and make a little love offering to this channel, girl. dftarottea and Cash App, or maybe even down to the PayPal. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.